The song goes like this.
Hey, I'm Peter Franson from christiangeekcentral.com and Spirit Blade Productions. Welcome to Trial and Error, where I play the first part of a game or a game demo. Part of a game. Giving you my thoughts along the way. Usually suck pretty badly the whole time I do that. This time I'm taking a look at the Technomancer, and I've already seen that reviews on this are not even mixed. They're just kind of like generally not good. But sometimes reviewers don't care about, like a lot of reviewers, don't care about the same things that I care about when it comes to RPGs, which might mean that the Technomancer is still a good, satisfying action RPG fit for me. So, nevertheless, I've still been a little bit nervous to break this shrink wrap and fully commit. Alright. Sword Coast Legends is only going to be $20, right? And Cosmic Star Heroine, 15. I am Setsuna, like, what, 30, 40. I think I've been saving and budgeting that I can afford to take this risk. Here we go. I tend to like fairly mindless action RPG combat. I like more in-depth tactical combat when I have time to think, you know, like in a turn-based type deal. But if it's going to be, you know, action combat, then just let me loot and upgrade, but the combat itself, I don't want it to require a lot of quick thinking and hand skill. I'm gonna go with easy. I usually play games on easy anyway. I love games. I'm terrible at them. Oh dang, is that my health bar that just like totally dropped down incredibly low? Oh my gosh! Wow, and this is on easy? Yeah, the dodging makes me a little bit nervous. I tried playing The Witcher 2, and I was just not good at that combat. So I gave up after the first giant tentacle boss fight. And I haven't tried The Witcher 3, which it's on my bucket list because I've heard it's significantly easier on easy. Okay, I'm not sure what these symbols mean. Resistance to poison, fluid regeneration. Does that increase my defense, or I'm not even sure what I'm looking at?
Zachariah, please tell me I did not fail to train you better than this. Failed to teach you the value of life.
Oh, there's a karma system. Movement's a little weird. I don't like how, like, momentum keeps carrying you a little bit further even when you let go of the stick. Like, release. Yeah, even just like a little movement, it's like I take about one extra step than I want to at the end. Stealth.
That guard there, separated from his group. Sneak on him and the battle will be easily won.
Stealth attack! Oh! It's not over! Punk! I thought you said the battle would be easily won! Do this, and then Zot! Dodge! Activate! Kickle! Dodge! I'm pretty easy to please graphically. I'm sure this isn't the hottest looking thing in the world. I actually think it presents the world well that it's trying to convey, and that's all that I really need from my graphics. Dodge! Activate flipples! Oh, what the crap! They are everywhere! Oh! Here we go. Oh my gosh! Ninja move! My gosh, I'm hurting. How do I, health thing? Oh, dang, so it just really fastly speeds up my health. It doesn't instantly restore health. Not a fan of that. I don't know. I mean, I like the combat, okay, but it's not quite brainless enough for me to just kind of like check out and get into a fighting, looting groove, you know. I gotta be on my toes. And I'm not always in the mood for that kind of experience. Oh, ugly.
I worry about you and care for your happiness.
Aw. Seems like there's a really deep fleshed out world here. I'm not sure how well I'll be able to get into it because the voice acting is fairly flat. See, there are bits of the music that I like when it does this, you know, kind of electronic, kind of Mass Effect inspired stuff. It's cool, I like it.
What exactly, Master, is inside the dome?
What exactly, Master, is inside the dome? Master, I see a giant bug. Let's go and kill it.
I like the monster designs. I love monster movies and creepy, weird-looking monsters, so they're winning points for me there. Oh, it sounds like it's coming right next to me. I'll bet it's above me or something. I wish video games would figure that crap out so that, like, something on a floor right above you doesn't sound like it's right next to you. Looking at you, Fallout. Here we go! I can't see! Oh my gosh! Fighting blind there. Alright, day 2, I'm back in it after a day of tubing. Do I have any burns on my face? I think I'm a little red.
This recording dates to the first settlers. Speaks of the first Technomancers.
Well, their facial animations are
Where did
really
you think our abilities
wooden.
came from?
Oh! Jeez, those things are ugly and freaky looking. Yeah, to land to stop where I want to stop, I have to kind of release the... I have to release the stick like a step before, and then I take one final step into where I want to land, actually. Not a fan of that. I think I can adjust to it, but, you know, I shouldn't have to adjust to it, I don't think. Oh! What was that sound? Jeez. Everything's a little more scary with headphones on. What? Oh, I got zapped with poison! Oh, crap. This looks like a big boss fight kind of area. I'm gonna save one more time. Oh, what's that sound? Oh, no. No, I'm not ready for this. Oh, my gosh! Alright, now I'm about to find out if I'm really gonna be able to make it through this game at all. Oh, dang! Okay, so... Okay. And... Can I dodge? Oh, jeez. I'm almost dead? Dodgy again! Oh, what? I was in the middle of a dodge! Oh, dang! Okay. Health again. Do your health, dude! Come on! Do it! Oh my gosh! Thing I hate more than anything is dying and having to repeat the same material again and again and again. Back to my last save, huh? Alright, I'm gonna try this boss battle one more time. But if I die again, I'll just get what I can for this game and trade, I guess. I think of a role-playing game as about playing the role. You know? Getting into the character, not into the... Because I'm no good at that, as you can see. Job dodge! Oh, that didn't work. Stay the crap behind him! Keep going! Run! Oh man, I'm hardly doing any damage. Do I need a different stance or some stupid crap? Where are my stances again? Okay, stance of warrior. Okay, let's try this one. Run, punk! Run! That's block. Okay. Block do any good? Let's see. I'll bet I'm supposed to get that pulsating thing right in the frickin' middle of it all. Run! Dodge! You're not dodging. Can I not dodge in this stance? Block! Oh, dang. Block hardly did anything. Big surprise. Oh, now he's blocking himself? Come on, guys. Why are you slowing down in the middle of that? That doesn't help me. Quit blocking! Oh my gosh, she's totally on top of me! Take a health. Jeez. Not a fan. Run, 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 run. Get in there. Oh my gosh. Does this mean you're dead? What are you doing? Jeez. I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for it. If that's the first boss in the game. Yeah, that combat definitely feels like an action game with some RPG elements. It does not feel like action RPG combat to me.
Who knows in your heart of hearts that the revelation that he bears is true. and who has understood that this knowledge could cast us into endless pits of despair. As you drink the sap of the world, the water that feeds our lives, abandon the one you thought you were, and instead become our brother, Zachariah Mancer.
So some obvious religious kind of overtones to this, with the organ playing in the background and drinking ceremony, brother, this and that. Yeah, I'm of the opinion that we've got to reclaim that genre distinction, RPG, for what it really means, role-playing game. You know, I know you can make an argument that in any video game you're kind of playing a role, but I don't think that's the spirit of what the label's intended for. I think a role-playing game should be focused on playing a role and kind of immersing yourself in a role, rather than sharpening and developing your hand-eye coordination skills. Oh man, invisible wall. I can't even reach the door, let alone open it. Alright, with two buddies, maybe that'll help the combat. Ooh, I got a burn there. So here we are, day 3 with the Technomancer. I'm still only about like an hour or so into this game. Now, I heard about this feature, find the deserters 1 day, 7 hours. That's time that's going to count down in-game. I'm not sure if it's going to be a literal 1 day, 7 hours of playtime, or what. Hopefully of playtime, because I don't like the idea of being rushed. I mean, I could maybe get into it and kind of feel like it's an immersive part of exploring this world, and, you know, and feel kind of more real in that sense, but I suspect that in the end it's just going to make me feel pressured. Okay, so here's the karma system. See, but then they say reputation with companions, reputation with the factions. I would rather they just call it a reputation system. I'm not a big fan of video games using either karma or, like, morality systems, even though they never call them, to my memory, morality, you know, a morality rating or something like that, or a good, evil. You know, I think karma is a much more nebulous type of concept, and most creative types in the popular entertainment world would, I think, probably shy away from absolutes of good and evil, which the Bible teaches exist. But in the end, you know, we've got this karma system, and we all know what it means. It means good, and it means bad. But the problem is, I don't always agree with what the creators call a good action in a conversation, or a good choice, or a bad choice in a conversation. Or sometimes they'll give you overly complicated choices that aren't as clear-cut, and they will limit the choices that you have to really dumb options, instead of allowing you to, in that conversation, say, hey, can I just ask a clarifying question? That'll help me give a more reasoned response. No, I gotta choose like this ignorant or this rash kind of response, you know? Neither one is good. So I'm over the karma system. I haven't seen it really in dialogue yet, but I do like the reputation thing. If that's ultimately what it comes down to, then cool. I'm more interested in just like how my actions affect my relationship with the world around me. I find it a little bit, you know, eye-roll inducing when I am labeled good or bad by the game developers because of choices that I make in their game.
What do you think about Technomancers?
Well, obviously, he was there for us if we had spiritual problems.
So Technomancers appear to also have some kind of a spiritual role in the community. That's interesting.
Army doesn't care about valor in combat. They care about privilege. In my opinion.
Yeah, some of the voice acting is pretty decent. You know, the facial animations just don't kind of connect with it. But I mean, it's so far not like terrible voice acting. And in some cases, it's good.
What do you know about the source?
The holiest of holies, yeah? You're looking for an important building? It's there. Unless you're
The
looking
holiest of holies.
You'd have to hit up the exchange for that.
Interesting reference. You know, that phrase finds its way in various forms of fiction, but it finds its origins in the ancient temple of the Israelites, where there was an inner room to the tabernacle that was the most sacred place, and that's where the high priest went only once a year to meet with Yahweh. Oh dang, 19 hours and now I know. Okay, so I shouldn't have been spending so much time talking, because every minute is 1 second. I had days and now I got like 19 hours. We gotta go. Oh hey. Jeez! Come on, guys. What are you doing just standing there for? Get in the fight, dude! There I go. Jeez. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, you guys get them. Fight them. Come on, guys, fight them. Orders. Okay. Offensive, offensive. Get your butts in there and kill these dudes for me. Yeah, that is really weird that combat with these street thugs is tougher than with the monsters. I'm not a fan. To lose more than half my health so quickly and so easily on easy mode, that's lame to me. We've lost sight of what easy really is. Go ahead, insult me. Make it like I've never played a video game before and it's just so frickin' easy that it's a joke. If you want, even force me to have a trophy on my account that says, I am a terrible video game player. I don't care. I don't care. We don't have cheat devices in this generation of consoles, and so please compensate for that by making your easy difficulty freaking super easy. I would buy so many more games, action games, from developers if I felt like I would have that kind of option. So I get that they want to keep people from blowing through their games and thinking that they're not that great or whatever, even though they're choosing themselves the easy difficulty. But make it socially punitive. Say this, you know, this gamer is terrible or whatever the crap you want to do, because people like me don't care about that. Okay, so you gotta hit and then dodge right away, or else you get acidified. Dodge! Oof. Tricky. Yeah, definitely more of an action game feel than an action RPG feel. Oh jeez, what the crap! Well, I took a little bit more of a dodgy tactic that time, and it seemed to keep me out of trouble. I might just have to, maybe it's just that kind of game where you just got to punch, and then dodge no matter what. Come on, I just tried to get to the chest. Land. I do like the world, I like the tone, and that makes me want to try and figure out ways in-game to compensate for the things that I don't like about it or that I'm having trouble with. Man, any of the equipment that's available here barely, just barely improves damage resistance. I'm starting to dig on the soundtrack the more I listen to it. But I like the exploration. I love finding, you know, different little chests and things that I can open up. And the looting is pretty satisfying, too. There's a lot I can't use, but as I just discovered, you know, I can sell it and then have plenty of money to craft the medicine that I need to get through some of these fights. So I'm feeling a little more hopeful that between using dodge a lot more liberally and just having like 10 health potions with me at a time, that I might be able to get through the main flow of the game. I still have no idea what kind of stupid, crazy boss fight that might stop me dead in my tracks, you know. But I feel like I have reason to hope. I wish they would not do that slow motion thing in the middle of combat. It does not help me.
That bomb was never meant for the city. This is our city, too. Ask around. See if you can find just one person who dared to speak up at your precious assembly and is still around to talk.
Be cool, be cool.
Better surrender, Bulgakov. ASC's on their way.
Come on, if I can verify your story, I'll bust you out later.
The ASC will make me wish I was dead. Show mercy and end it now.
No, I'm gonna turn you in. I gotta sort through this stuff myself.
You looking for Bulgakov? Here she is.
Oh, I clearly just did the wrong thing. See, I never get enough information to make the kinds of role-playing choices I want to make in these heavily morality system-based games. And that's frustrating to me. Oh! Did not see that guy coming! I'm trying! Go! I am trying my hardest! Okay, I figured out something about how the controls work in this game. When you are, like, hammering on basic attack animation is so slow to respond, it feels like, that I end up kind of hammering it twice, and then when I'm ready to move on to the next, like, okay, block now, it doesn't interrupt the animation and move on to the next thing that I want to do. It's waiting for the animation to complete for one move before it will move on to the next thing that I really needed to do in that moment. And so what it results in is controls that just don't respond quickly enough for me to be able to react to what blows are incoming, so I can dodge at the right time or block or disrupt or whatever. I mean, I'm getting through it okay, but again, this is easy difficulty, and I don't feel like I'm really in control of my character. And so I have to compensate by just like bringing along a boatload of potions and just putting everything into defense every chance I get, when I'd rather kind of play around with some of the other parts in the skill tree. Is it worth it though? Is it worth it to be forced kind of down that road and then continue through the game? It might be. It might be. Because I'm enjoying enough of the world and the other elements of the game, like the sense of progression from just looting and selling and buying and stuff. You know, that's working for me enough. I am just a little bit interested in the story, in trying to figure out, okay, which faction should I trust? Who are the good guys? There's probably no real good guys, but that's fine, you know? So I am interested enough in the story and in the world that I do want to continue through the game. And even though the combat has some problems, there are definitely moments where it feels cool to be flipping and dodging around. I like the animations, you know? Yeah, so I think I'm liking enough about it to continue giving it a try. I've spent over 5 hours with it now. I was hoping to run into another kind of boss fight to see how tough this game was potentially going to be. At this point, I'm just undecided, you know? I feel like I should have a good sense of what the game is going to be like and how difficult it's going to be 5 hours in, but I don't yet. So, if I were to go back in time knowing what I know now, I would wait until two things happen. One, I'd wait for the price to drop, because I expect because of the reviews this thing is not going to sell very well, and it's going to hit bargain bins sooner than most games do. And two, that would also allow time for people that are more passionate about this game than I am to produce some content online that would maybe help me take advantage of some loopholes or some exploits that will help me kind of get through the game with a little bit more ease in terms of the combat and stuff, and maybe play it and enjoy the things about it that I get out of role-playing games a little bit more. It's a game that I'm gonna come back to and kind of give another try to. In fact, I'll probably keep playing this for at least a couple more days until I hit some kind of wall, and maybe as long as until Sword Coast Legends or I Am Setsuna or No Man's Sky comes out and gives me something that's going to be a lot closer, I think, to scratching the kind of exploration / RPG itch that I typically have when I sit down to play video games. That's it. I'm going to be doing a live stream of retro and free video games celebrating the summer of free. I'm planning to do that on YouTube and try out the YouTube systems for that. But that's going to be on Friday, July 8th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific, so I hope you'll come by for that. In the meantime, please do like, share, and subscribe this video if you like it and want to share it and want more videos like it. And then also, if you want to support us, you can go over to spiritblade.com. We're getting ready to release a new audio drama in our Spirit Blade audio drama trilogy. More information at spiritblade.com. You can also join our Thunderclap campaign. I'll try to put a link below. That would be a great, easy, quick way that you could easily help in a big way support this channel. And then, of course, as always, I hope you drop by christiangeekcentral.com and join us there as we continue to geek out and seek the truth.
christiangeekcentral.com